Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second KTA Open Poomsae. I hope you're all good and safe, and looking forward to entering into our competition. Today with me, I have got Grandmaster Chris from Belgium. He's our IR director, and he will explain to you guys about the rule and regulation of this competition. Hopefully next week when you are going to start recording your video, you're not going to have any mistake, and the whole point of this presentation is to make sure you guys know all the rule and regulation. I have got very experienced international referee with me, Grandmaster Johanna Bliem from Austria as well, and then she is here if you need any question, and then she will help us with that. I have got Master Carolina from poomsaechannel, which is going to produce the video for you guys later on in a few different languages. So please look for the poomsaechannel video coming out later on. We will share it in the range Sports UK Ltd and the World Taekwondo Poomsae News. Then I have got Master Diego. He just joined us this for the very first time from Uruguay, and very welcome, Master. Then we have got Master Edgard from Sweden. He was with us in last few competitions. Great honor to have him with us again. We have got Master Barbra, very experienced judges from UK, and just with us from Master Barros from Canada just joined us. Now I'm going to go to Grandmaster Chris, and we can start the presentation. Grandmaster Chris, we are with you, sir.
Okay, you want me to start the presentation now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So, welcome everybody to the second online KTA Open Poomsae Championship in 2021. We have a Poomsae tournament for individuals, for pairs, for teams. We have also freestyle, and we have para. The different categories we have in our tournament, we have Dan, Poom. They have a preliminary semifinals and finals, but we have also cup grades. They only have preliminaries and finals, no semifinals. That's very important. We have three different subdivisions in the cup grades. We have K1, K2, K3, depending on the cup grade. K3 is the lowest category, is 10 till 7 cup included. The form is the competitor's choice, and they can repeat forms also in the same round. So they can perform Poomsae 1 twice, for instance, in the preliminary. K2 is the 6 till 3rd cup. The form is also the competitor choice, but they cannot repeat any form. So it means if somebody is competing in the preliminaries and in the finals, he has to show us 4 different taiguks. Very important. Then we have K1, second cup till 1st cup. It are compulsory forms. We also have family Poomsae. What is important there is that we need at least 2 generations. So brother and sister is not allowed. It must be father and daughter or something like that. There is an unlimited number of competitors. We have immediately finals for the family Poomsae, and 2 forms must be recorded, own choice, and it may be the same form. That's very important. For the Poomsae, we use cutoff system. Preliminary for the Dan grades, we have, as I told already, for Dan and Poom, we have preliminary, semifinals, and finals. But if we have in a certain category less than 20 competitors, if we have more than 20 competitors, sorry, there is a preliminary. If we have only 20 competitors or less, then it's semifinals immediately or finals. If there is a preliminary, 50% of the competitors go through to the semifinals. For the cup grades, remember that we don't have semifinals. If we have more than 12 competitors, then we have a preliminary. If we have not, it's immediately finals. If there is a preliminary, the top 8 go to the finals. Semi-finals is only for Dan or Poom grades. If you have only 20 or less competitors in a category, it's immediately semi-finals. Otherwise, it's a preliminary and 50% goes to the semi-finals. And the top 8 goes to the finals. In the finals, if we have only 10 or less competitors for Dan or Poom grades, immediately finals. For the cup grades, we have 12 or less competitors, immediately finals. So how to record the video? It is very important, please look at the quality of the videos that you send us. We must, as referee, be able to see every movement of the competitor. We must see their eyes. They cannot be too far away. They cannot be too close because it is not allowed to zoom in or out. The normal distance is approximately 7 meters from the camera position and the athlete. And the athlete must be in front of the camera. The details of the recording can be found in the outline and also in the document Coaches Guidelines and Rules of Competition, second KTA 21, what is delivered earlier. So now we have some hands-on guidelines for the tournament. Poomsae performance can be recorded indoors or outdoors, so it doesn't matter. There can be a match, but it's not. It is recommended, but it's not an obligation. There are no boundary lines, but imagine the athlete is performing in the living room and he has not enough space and he must do some extra movements. Then there will be a deduction of 0.3 from the accuracy for each additional movement. Very important. The participant must wear a Kukiwon Taekwondo Dobok or a WT Poomsae uniform. It must be the proper WT Poomsae uniform for their Dan grade or their Poom grade. The uniform must have the correct belt. There may be an exception for the colored belts because we know that in different countries there are different colors for the cup grades. If there is somebody competing in the wrong color of a WT Poomsae or not in a proper Kukiwon Taekwondo Dobok, there will be a 0.6 deduction from the final score of the first 4. It is not allowed for the competitors that they are wearing any types, that they are wearing shoes or socks. If they do, again, 0.6 deduction from the final score of the first 4. The male participants are not allowed to wear a t-shirt under their dobok. The female participants are allowed to wear a t-shirt under the Taekwondo uniform. The color is not defined. It doesn't matter what color it is, but there is, or there should be, a t-shirt. It is not allowed for the participants to wear any jewelry. For instance, if somebody is wearing earrings, there is a deduction of 0.6 from the final score of the first 4. If somebody is wearing earrings that are very difficult to remove, taping can be a solution. If they are taped, there will be no deduction. As already told, the participant's starting position must be faced toward the camera. The organization is checking that. The video recordings must be done in landscape mode, horizontally, and must be in good quality. Please look, that is possible for the referees to see every movement, to hear the key-ups, that there is enough light so they can see everything, they can score like it should be, and that also that the recording is sharp. Please look at that. The participants must be all time be full body inside the screen during the recording. During the recording, also during the break, there is one recording for Poomsae 1 or Taekuk 1, the break, and Poomsae 2. It is not possible to produce 2 different recordings and then put them together. Editing is not allowed, it's disqualification. If part of the movement is impossible to see because the light is too dark, there's a 0.3 deduction for every time it happens in accuracy. If the whole body disappears, there is a 0.6 deduction every time from accuracy. If this happens during the break, there will be a 0.3 or a 0.6 deduction from accuracy from the second form, depending on the situation. So when you look at the picture under here, you see that the foot of the competitor, you cannot see them. That's a 0.3 deduction. The camera must remain in the same position. There can be no moving up and down. There cannot be zooming in or zooming out. What is allowed is going left to right. That is allowed. It is not allowed to record the video in selfie mode, mirror mode. For us as referees, it's impossible to judge. Then we give a minimum score. The sound recording, as already mentioned, must be of good quality so that we can hear the key-ups clearly. Imagine that some competitor is competing outside and he is performing a form with a chichigi, with stamping on the ground. It can be on grass that we cannot hear it. Chichigi, we are not going to give a deduction if we cannot hear it. But if we cannot hear the key-up, there is 0.3 deduction. Adding sound effects to give a more powerful impression of the techniques, that is not allowed. If we see that, it's disqualification. It is not allowed that there is a disturbance by somebody else or by a pet that's showing up in the video during the recording. If it happens, it's a 0.6 deduction every time from accuracy. As already mentioned, not allowed to record both forms separately and then edit the video to merge them. Also, although this is more difficult for us to check, it is forbidden that you use a video that is already used in another competition. But as I said already, it's very difficult for us to check that, but we count on your fair play. Please don't use already used recordings. It is allowed for a participant to show in the video their identity and the national flag in the background. For instance, the land code, GBR, L, Korean, Denver, Denmark, national flag, or the club ID. They can edit the video with their identity as name, category, the club name, the nation, or the residence, and the national flag. No other editing is allowed. It is not allowed for virtual backgrounds. It is not allowed to show some religious or political displays. And if you show a National Olympic Committee flag, it must be the right flag, not the wrong one. It is allowed for the participants to wear a face mask or a face covering. They can cover their face if they like, but we must at least see the eyes and top of the head. The participants, after the recording, should name the titles of their videos in the following manner: round, competitor name, category, then the official land code, 3 letters, and then followed by 2 KTA 21. Again, more details are in the earlier mentioned document, coaches, guidelines, and rules of competition 2 KTA 21. Please see that the quality of the videos is good. See that it's also visible for others, and that the video links are uploaded by Sunday, September 26th, before midnight, Brussels time. Links received after this time will not be accepted and registered as disqualified. So please, if it's possible, do it earlier than midnight. Imagine that you have some technical issue or an internet problem, and then it's not possible for you to upload just in time. It should be a shame. Please do it as soon as possible. And as mentioned already, see that the videos submitted in YouTube are set public settings or unlisted, so that everybody and also the referees can see the videos and can do the proper score. Thank you. This was my short explanations.
Thank you very much, Grandmaster. that was great to have you and all explanation. I'm sure all the judges and coaches, player will have a benefit from this presentation. As I mentioned, this presentation will be available at our social network. Video will be shared by Poomsae channel, Master Carolina. So I was looking at the question and answer, so I can see, Grandmaster, you cover all the possible questions, as we already have more than 12 months experience of the online competition, and we hosted more than 10 international championships. So Grandmaster tried to gather all the possible question, and sure, if there is any other question can come up, there is a contact detail of organizing committee. Always you can send us email, and I will ask Grandmaster to advise me. I can ask now my work colleague with me here. We have got, as I mentioned, very experienced referee with me today. I'm going to ask them to give you some advice in, as I said, they are from different country. Maybe they speak in English and another language if they can speak. So to invite you guys to our championship. I'm going to go with, let's go, where shall I go? I go to Austria, Grandmaster Bliem. Wir start with you.
Hallo alle zusammen, ich bin die Johanna Bliem aus Österreich. Ich wünsche euch viel Glück und der Beste soll gewinnen. Und es ist eine Ehre, dass ich wieder im Referee-Team dabei sein darf. Und ich bin auch wieder bei der WD-Challenge dabei. Ich wünsche euch alles Gute. Danke.
Thank you very much, Grandmaster. Now we are going to go, where are we going? We're going to Canada. Let me see. We go to Master Barros. Okay, so we are with you.
Okay. درود بر تمام بازیکن‌ها از کشورهای مختلف. بهترین آرزویی که می‌کنم اینه که بهترین خودتون انجام بدین. دنبال قوانین باشین. قوانین به شما میگه که چطوری نمره خوبی کسب کنید و چطوری میتونید نمره از دست بدید. به خاطر همین توجه کنین که قوانین چی هستن. آرزوی موفقیت برای همتون دارم. خیلی ممنون. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Now we are going to, where I'm going now. Let's go to Sweden. Okay, we are in Sweden now with Master Edgard.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
It's just to an invitation or yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, here Edgard from Sweden. I want you all to join us to this championship. Yeah, welcome everybody.
Thank you, Master Edgard. Thank you. Now we're going to Uruguay. We're going to Uruguay. Here we go, Master Diego.
Thank you, Master Ali. Would you like it in Spanish or in English?
Okay, I think the Spanish first. Yeah, a little bit English and then the Spanish, yeah.
Okay. Bueno, le deseo a todos los que quieren entrar a esta competición. Es una competición para hacer el taekwondo que todos tenemos la pasión para hacer. Tenemos un grupo de referees que tienen mucha experiencia y le deseo suerte a todos y espero verlos en esta competición. Gracias.
Thank you very much, Master. Thank you. And we are going to, where are we going? We're going back to UK. We're going to Master Barbra.
Good evening. Welcome to the second KTA tournament. I do hope everybody's going to enjoy themselves, get some really good videos for us to upload it so that we can see you all and enjoy it all, and all the best to everybody taking part.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Barbra. And then we are going to go to Poomsae channel. Now we are in Poomsae channel. Master Carolina.
Muchas gracias, Master Cambis. Les doy la bienvenida a todos los hispanohablantes. Bienvenido, Diego, por cierto. Y recuerden, todas las preguntas y respuestas que se han estado discutiendo aquí están disponibles en español. Lo más importante, revisar muy bien los videos antes de subirlos el domingo. Súbanlos con bastante tiempo de antelación para no tener problemas técnicos. El video tiene que ser horizontal. Y disfrutar mucho, que aquí los vamos a estar esperando con muchas ganas. Hay muchos árbitros de vasta experiencia internacional, así que va a ser una muy buena competición, no se la pierdan y los esperamos a todos aquí. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Master. Thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's presentation. We try to keep it as much as possible short and effective. All this information we have got is at our martial art event website, registration website, Poomsae channel, and then we will have it at Range official website and JC UK, or sponsor of this championship. This competition will be open to whole world, and we are hoping you guys joining our series of competition. This is our 10th competition so far, and Best Referee International, they are working with us, and we try to keep our quality of the competition as well as technical side and the quality of the YouTube video streaming. Every time we try to improve that, and we are always listening for the advice and comments we are taking on board. Organizing committee take a meeting and we improve ourselves as well. Thank you very much for joining us, and I should see you guys at the competition day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Ciao, ciao.